What's up, babes? Welcome back to Barb City. It is your girl, Christy. And before we get into this video, you guys already know what to do. Matter of fact, can y'all please give this video a thumbs up for me to start? Also, make sure your post notifications are on and you are subscribed to this channel. My Twitter is The Real Barb City and my Instagram is Barb City Pink Print. Okay, I will make sure to start putting that down in my description box. With that being said, you guys, I just want to get into a couple of these little Nicki Minaj rumors that have been defaming her for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Tearing her down, as people like to say, when I'm doing it in my comments and everything. Why are you tearing black women down? Like, shut up. Okay, because all the other people do the same thing to Nicki Minaj and the Barbs. Okay, with that being said, the first rumor we're going to talk about is the fact that she does not want to support any of the new artists, women, black women, any women, period, that's in the industry. Okay. So I had someone actually get in my comments today and say exactly that. Nicki Minaj is afraid to work with women, right? Nicki Minaj is holding women in the industry back. And that just let me know that that person had no idea what they were talking about, nor did they keep up with their facts, right? Because just this month, Nicki Minaj worked with 14 different women, okay? In 2 songs, just 2 songs, she was able to work with 14 different women. Not just that, but she was able to help these artists gain their very first number ones on certain platforms. Not just that, but this is what these ladies had to say about Nicki Minaj. So the first lady is JT. She was on Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix, and she said, y'all, and she's actually responding to a post that Nicki Minaj wrote about her that was really cute and sweet. But she said, y'all, she meant everything she said, and that means everything to me. I was always doubting myself. Thank you, Nicki Minaj. I love you. She said, I have a Nicki Minaj credited feature. I have a good man touring with my sister and a Nicki Minaj feature. What y'all doing? Bia said, I got 2 songs in my discovery with Nicki Minaj. Are you me? Barbia. Thank you, Nicki. Okay, so JT, Bia, Akbar, Katie Got Bands, Malibu Bitch, all of them have showed mad love, right, for Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix. And then we go on to talk about Sking remix with the girls, the 5'9", okay? 2 of those ladies. I mean, everybody showed Nicki love, but I just want to point out a couple things. I'm not trying to drag y'all out, okay? But 2 of those ladies, Spice Official said, Nicki Minaj, thank you for what you did for our culture. You created history with this one. Legendary things. Never have any of us on 5'9" been number 1 on hip hop charts, number 1 in all genres. The fact that I got to personally talk with you throughout this project and witness for myself how meticulous you were with each of our verses to ensure that we all shined, and how passionate you were with it is just mind-blowing for me. Okay, I love you. I remember years ago when I used to post how much I love you and comment on your page how people used to drag me. That frightened fee you. So yeah, she's going into their language that only Nicki Minaj can understand without a lyrics video, okay? But Nicki Minaj responded to her and said, well, me bumba clot, frightened over this. I just busted out laughing. Remember that big long IG caption I wrote years ago when I discovered your music? Genuine love and respect that goes both ways. both ways, okay? And also, Carmen, I believe, Lady LaSure, she said, I can't lie. The maddest thing about this opportunity of being on a song with Nicki and the rest of the queens is that I really was retiring this year, like hang it up, flat screen, retire. Then Nicki reached out and I had to force myself out of a writer's block. Never give up. And that's so cute because Nicki Minaj was also in a writer's block before Drake helped her out of it. So that is just really cute. That's what the girls had to say. But, anyways, can we also discuss the fact that during this time of her working with the 14 ladies on the Little Miss remix and also the Super Freaky Girl remix. She also worked with two men, obviously Sking and also Blue on Love in the Way. Okay, so you guys, come on now. Nicki Minaj has been doing it. And I don't know if anybody knows, but she literally went from the VMAs straight to do her video with Sking for Little Miss. So it's just like, give the queen her credit. But, anyways, on to the next rumor. So the next thing is going to be about Nicki Minaj supposedly being jealous of all these new rap girls. Okay, so according to this good old trusted site, Google, Nicki Minaj is still the queen of rap. She is also still the highest paid female rapper. Okay, and need I remind you guys, she has nothing to be jealous of. People are fighting to collaborate with her. Okay, people are mad because she's not collaborating with them. Okay, people are wondering, oh, why she's unfollowing this person, unfollowing that person, because people are acting ungrateful and acting like she owes them something. Okay, Coi Leray literally just threw a fit because she was not on Queen Mix when she, and that's with 6 other women. She has her very own collaboration with Nicki Minaj, just those two, okay? She's passing up people on the charts, been passing up people on the charts. Everything new that people want to say is in comparison with hers cannot compete with what she did with Super Freaky Girl. So it's just like, that's out. The next bogus rumor that we are going to touch on from these duds is the fact that they are calling Nicki Minaj a bully, okay? After Nicki Minaj set back her whole pregnancy and then some, letting these girls defame her, okay? Just miseducate and misguide the ex-Barbs, okay? Now since Nicki Minaj wants to say something, now since she wants to stand up for herself, people are calling her a bully. Yet other women get to do whatever they want, okay? Basically, I want to say this, and I did post this in my comments to someone that called Nicki Minaj a bully. I said, yet when have you ever heard Nicki say that she's her fans and wishes that they would? When have you ever heard Nicki talk about people's deceased children or deceased parents? When have you ever seen Nicki post a woman's SE tape out of spite that now her kids may get bullied behind? When have you ever seen Nicki Minaj laugh at a woman being beat by a man? When have you ever seen Nicki laugh at the less fortunate? Well, your fave, as in Cardi, does it all the time, okay? All those things that I just listed, Cardi B has done. And the craziest thing about it is that Megan Thee Stallion loves her and supports her. And the fact that she is going through a domestic violence situation and also lost her mom, it's crazy to me that she supports her. But even sadder, the women that gets in my comments and talks about me talking about Cardi and these women being black women. It's just, it doesn't register to me. Like, this girl calls us roaches, okay? So with that being said, how is Nicki Minaj the bully when it's only Nicki Minaj up against how many of these new rap girls? Okay, like, get it together. Anyways, on to the next rumor. of course, we have to touch on the topic about Nicki Minaj selling her blah to the blah. Okay, obviously we know that's not true. Roman is Nicki Minaj's alter ego. He's a young boy, and he just likes to talk. Okay, this is an alter ego that she has created through her talents and her creativity in her music, and it's nothing more than that. Okay, Nicki Minaj posted a couple days ago, "I could never be on demon time, babe, because I am not demonic. I'm a God-fearing prophet. People who have been moving on demon time in real life are about to wish they stopped playing with God's anointed." Okay, and she also, this is not the first time that Nicki Minaj has mentioned God. Okay, she also did an out loud prayer for her Barbs at one of her recent concerts. So it's just like, give it up flat screen. Okay, as our girl T. Ash Miracle would say. Okay, with that being said, on to the last rumor for this video. Unless I come across some more, there will be a part 2. Okay, but we are going to get into Little Miss Jennifer Huff. I am so tired. This is so, it's played out. Okay, getting in the comments and she married a, it's played out. Okay, let it go. We all sat and watched all of this play out. We all know it's a lie. The lady has already came out and said she was forced to lie on Kenneth. Not just that, you guys seen exactly what they were doing in the courts. You guys seen the response that the judge gave them. Like, stop playing around. Okay, they almost went to jail playing with that judge, and y'all are still sitting here disrespecting this man after this woman done took his whole life from him and ruined Nicki Minaj's brand playing these games. Okay, but anyway, here is the video that surfaced of her saying what I just said she said. Okay, here it is.
Statute of limitations on perjury. Perjury is when you lie under oath, and regardless if I made a statement or didn't make a statement, that is the reason why I stood up in court and I said, when a judge asks, like, yo, does anybody have anything to say before he is sentenced? I stood up and I said, Your Honor, I'm the person who pressed the charges. I would like to drop the charges. I made a huge mistake.
Wow.
This was like, I'm in court in front of his family, in front of friends, in front of everybody, like, whatever. And they was like, take it to the DA, and nobody wanted to hear shit.
Because he probably didn't have a paid lawyer at that time.
I don't know how much good gonna come from that.
I'm saying that'll be like a load off of other people. You know what I'm saying? Me thinking how I think about shit. Like that'll be a good faith where niggas you don't even gotta do all this other stuff. You know what I mean? You know it's statute of limitation. It is
no
so.
statute of limitation on perjury.
You know it's
a professional or like a lawyer or something.
You
need to tell what to write.
But did they offer? Did they say if you recant your story, you're gonna go to jail?
No.
When you wrote the letter, all right. When you wrote the letter and gave it to the DA, what did they say?
I wrote the letter, I gave it to the DA, and then I showed up at court.
Oh.
And I stood up, be professional.
You already wrote a letter, and what you said in the letter though? That was
that I was pressured to press charges against him, and that I wanted to drop the charges. I didn't want him to go to jail. I was young. I was 16. You know, my words weren't. You know what I'm saying?
You already wrote a.
Shut up. The judge specifically said, take it to the DA. And everybody looked at the DA, and the DA shook her head like, it's not happening. Like,
because they didn't want you. They didn't want you to go to court because you recanted your story. You told them it never happened. XYZ. You was young. You was pressured. Correct, right?
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah, babe. I'm talking. Yeah. So that's probably why they was so thirsty, because they knew the case would have fell through the roof.
Shut up. No, I told them. What I said was that I wanted to drop the charges because I had made a mistake.
Oh, okay.
That anybody have anything to say? Like Zoo would tell you, I was at his court.
So there you have it. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, and many other people, Kenneth Petty is innocent. Okay, this woman done took this man's whole life, and what's even more weird is how many women really want this to be real. They really want it to be real just to spite Nicki. Like, that is what's weird to me. Okay, like, come on now, y'all. So anyway, as you guys know, people like to act like these rap girlies are doing really good on the charts. You know, they're obsessed with the charts. So with that being said, their fans make up fake stats and everything like that to try to make it seem like they're passing up Nicki Minaj and making it seem like they're doing something big. And I just want to point out, yes, they might be doing good on streaming apps and stuff like that, but are your fans buying though? That's the thing. Now, I say this because Super Freaky Girl, which is Nicki Minaj's very own song, is being compared to Tomorrow 2, which went number one on a streaming platform, okay, and maybe spent number one somewhere else for a couple of hours. But anyway, Super Freaky Girl has broken many records, and I'm just going to read out a few of them because I'm pretty sure that it's been at least 50 or more since the song was originally released. But it continues to chart, it continues to break records, and it's not just Super Freaky Girl, it is Little Miss, it is in Loving the Way. It is just everything literally that Nicki Minaj has put her fingers on. But I just want to point out, Super Freaky Girl remains the most streamed hip hop song with over 18.5 million streams this week on Spotify. It's been the most streamed hip hop song on Spotify since its release. Okay, on iTunes chart, Super Freaky Girl number 2, Little Miss number 4, Super Freaky Girl remix number 10, Super Freaky Girl number 15, Little Miss number 20, Super Freaky Girl, like it goes on. There's even starships on there. Okay, Nicki Minaj also went charted, or excuse me, she also charted in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other countries with the Little Miss remix, the 5-9. Okay, Super Freaky Girl, the single by Nicki Minaj, is now Brit certified silver. Okay, Nicki Minaj extends her record as the rapper with the most number one songs in US iTunes history. Okay, and like I said, Super Freaky Girl, Little Miss, Loving the Way, like Nicki Minaj has been breaking records for a long time now. Okay, years actually, but to be more exact, these past few months, like, Nicki Minaj been killing the game, and there's no reason for her to be jealous of anyone. Okay. Now, before we get up out of here and I go deal with my baby Barb, you guys, y'all know I'm big on people talking about Nicki Minaj's age and acting as if they don't want to be 39 years old one day, and basically just saying that they are going to be done with their whole career at that time. But anyways, I just want to say this little piece that I feel like someone was just really on point in my comments. But anyway, they said, yes, being in the game for 15 years is a good thing. It's her career and her passion. People who are at their jobs for 15 years means that they are doing something right. It's when you come into the game and are only here for 1 or 2 years is when you're not doing a good thing. I truly believe these fans are little kids trolling on the internet because there is no way that adults can be this dumb. Shaking my head. But then again, they probably are dumb, adults as well. This is sad. I don't hear people telling Beyonce to stop singing and trying to rap. I don't hear people telling Jay-Z to stop rapping or any of these other artists. It's only because Nicki poses a threat to many of these chicks and they want her to be gone so they can feel like they are getting some shine. I always use this example, and because he is my favorite player of all time, but it's the same as when Michael Jordan kept winning all those rings. He prevented so many players in his era from getting championship rings because he was so dominant, and many couldn't stop him from doing what he did best, and that was playing basketball. Some of these men are still bitter today because they never got a chance to get a ring. It wasn't until Jordan truly retired that others got a chance to shine. This is exactly what's going on with Nicki. They are hoping if she retires and goes away, they can shine, regardless if she retires or not. Talent speaks for itself, and many of these new artists just don't have it. They should use this as an opportunity to grow and learn from the greats, okay? But they would rather hate and miss out on the opportunity. Their pride won't let them show. It's sad, but that's on them. And now that's the realty, okay? With that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.